right. All right. Hello. Good evening and welcome to part 4 of our Deathless Randomizer series. Um, we have not gone deathless. It's been a bit of a struggle, but we are rocking and rolling. Also, the DLC announcement thing has been made. They're going to announce the DLC along with having a gameplay trailer of it tomorrow at 10 o'clock my time. Super exciting. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming during that because I have some cabinets being delivered to my home. So I will have to be taking care of that. But I am very excited. I was literally I was at work. It was like probably about an hour, maybe hour and a half ago. I was at work, and the announcement came, and someone sent it to me from Twitter, and I was literally like grabbed whatever was next to me and went like I was so excited. Sorry, I forgot to I have to plug in my watch. It is about to die. Just a second. Hello? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Should have done that before we started, but here we are. Okay, that lives down there now. I am throwing everything around my room. So key items up there are where we're at right now. As far as I'm aware, that's all we have. I'm not tracking pockets and imbued sword keys anymore. They're not super relevant. I did miss something. I thought I did. Although rusty iron key is not super relevant. But yeah, we're currently in Kalid. We're going to sweep down and grab the other merchants, as well as... I need to get in the habit of grabbing a fire at either the Church of the Plague or actual Celia, so I remember if I've gone there for the key item checks. We'll keep it in the back of our head. But I did some reconnaissance on... What's my mouse showing? Did some reconnaissance on vendors, because I did a randomizer run with some friends on Friday. So I had to redo my settings for this and make sure nothing fucked up. So I went and checked my vendors, and we have the Somber Stone Bell Bearing, 1. So that's infinite 1s and 2s. And I have at least one spare of 3 through 7 as well. So, ooh, Veteran's Greaves are nice. Our equip load is currently not the best, but we have heavier armor once we can spare the equip load. So that's good. And I don't think I don't have any good talismans, okay. But once we get the requirements for whatchadoodle, we're eventually going to land on the Sacred Relic Sword as our forever weapon. But we're going to have an upgraded Bloodhound Fang to go with it, in case we run into like a super holy resistant boss like Elden Beast or Malakath or Goldfree or something like that. But we will be able to run around with a +7 Bloodhound Fang for a while because we have spares of each of those Somber Stones. And we also have a Somber 8 in the shop, so we're really just missing 9 and 10 to have a fully upgraded weapon. So we're going to go grab the last merchant over here, and probably we'll probably stop by the Cathedral of Dragon Communion. Kind of be hunting for some good incantations, because we are going to be leveling up Faith to use the Sacred Order Sword. Or Sacred Relic Sword, what is this called? Sacred Relic Sword. Yeah. So, we'll very likely be leveling up Faith because of that. Sacred Tear is nice. Also have a prayer book. So that could be extra incants. Well, will be extra incants to look at eventually. So, in the case that we don't find stuff like Golden Vow or some sort of like elemental protection spells could also be nice. Like we're gonna be on the hunt for, you know, Flame Protect Me, Barrier of Gold, things like that for specific elemental negation. Frenzied Burst is also really interesting. It's one of those things that NPCs have a hard time getting around. So if we run into, like, Gideon, for example... I'm actually just going to go ahead and grab that, because we have 4 Dragon Hearts. Probably not going to use actual Draconic incantations, but... NPCs have a really hard time dealing with stuff like Frenzied Burst, because it's so fast. They don't input read it. So you can hit stuff like Gideon or Vike or Adon or, you know, all those NPC bosses that are super dodgy. Even stuff like Black Knife Assassins that dip, duck, dive, dodge, and duck. I don't know how it goes. Oh, second Sacred Tear. Nice. Loretta's Slash. Not relevant, but it's okay. Yeah, it's really good against those dodgy type of enemies that are hard to pin down. Oh shit. Okay, that's not on me. Good. We're fighting each other. Bandiagers. Man. Alright. So that is everything we needed from here. Presuming we've made it to Celia already, I think we're good to go ahead and pop into Liurnia. But I'm going to upgrade my weapon first. So we're going to need some more money, which we can pop. We have plenty of money to pop. Oh, we need to talk to Rochier as well.
Please names right now. I mean, I had a little miss, as you might guess. I'm privy to. Would you care to look? Time can move. A little convers. Ah, well done. Something to mark. As you might.
Now we definitely have the money for it. And nothing else useful. Okay. Once we get through with Liurnia, we'll have infinite smithing ones, so it's not going to be a concern.
Yeah, those are the chat find them well.
Buying those. Oh, I need to go get them. I came over here to sell my runes, that's right. Okay, so we got 48k to work with. We are going to rock Bloodhound Fang for quite a while. I think 30 Vig is okay, but once we've bought all the Sombras we need and upgraded the weapon, I'm going to spend the rest of our rest of the money in Vigor. So we need 1. We have 2 and 3. I think we have everything else in inventory, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're good. So let's go upgrade Bloodhound Fang and then level up. I really like Bloodhound Fang, and I love that it's one of the only somber weapons that you can infuse, or not infuse, but grease. Alright, plus 7 Bloodhound Fang. And let's head on into Liurnia. Alright. We've only found 1 Great Rune. It's not great. But I mean, we haven't got, oh, I forgot to, we'll do it at the next race. Forgot to actually level up. And I gotta add those Sacred Tears to my flasks as well. That'll be really nice. Plus 2 flask at this much HP is not great. But plus 4 is much more respectable. money. But yeah, we've not found, as far as I remember, we've not found any remembrances yet. So we're not super hot on money at the moment. Like, we're okay, but we've definitely got some leveling to do. Right. 2 Sacred Tears. 3 whole points of Ig. Let's go. We'll probably get to 40 in Liurnia and then start pumping points into Faith. Well, we need 2 more points in Dex, so we'll do that first because that's actually a useful damage stat for Bloodhound Fang. And the 2 more points of Dex we need for Sacred Relic Sword. It takes 24 Dex. And then we can start putting the rest of our points in Faith. But yeah, heavy weapon requirements are kind of tough to justify in a run like this. But we'll make it work. Blasted. Oh! That's not the right tent. Warrior Jar Shard. Hello. Oh, and Spelldrake. That's really nice, actually. Spelldrake can be good if we run into Renala. But oh. Oh. Warrior Jar Shard, my beloved. It does put us to heavy load. I guess we are butting up right on medium load. But changing a talisman caused us to go to heavy. Absolutely want that. Another Sacred Tear and a Golden Seed from that other check. So that's good. We do need to get some more endurance soon, because our equip load is becoming a problem. The Starfist run, we were kind of spoiled on, because we had no equip load from our weapon, basically. 3-pound weapon. So we were able to wear some really, really heavy, high-end armor with, like, 15 endurance, or some shit. Hi, Solaria. Please don't. So, off we go. Really hoping we see the rolled medallion sometime before we finish the capital. Because I'd really like to not have, or before we finish, what do you call it? Altus. Jesus. I get crushed. Oh, Randomizer. We love you. We love you so. Oh, my game decided to show up quickly this time. It's like every time my game crashes or I have to close it because we've died and I have to restart, it takes 5 minutes for it to show up on the screen again. That's nice. Alright. Alright, Liurnia. No fall damage meme, please. That's the best way to avoid having that happen. Because normally what I would do is I would come up here, I would be up here, and then I would just jump down to here. But if you don't land properly and you get the fall damage combined bug, you just die. So, bull coats. Alright, we got some thick boy armor. Lord's Rune. We got some fat cash. We dodge this rock like an absolute pro gamer. Bewitching Branch. Okay, if we run into Niall, I suppose we could try and use those. Gelmir Knight's armor is not better than Crucible Axe armor. Jaren's hat. Elden Chad armor. Right, hold on. We might we might have to itemize. Regalia of Aocade. otherwise known as Strictly Worse Vorace Executioner Sword. Because the Elden Chad armor is lighter, but we have equip load to spare right now. Or maybe we wear a lighter helmet with heavier pants. Oh my. Well, those pants are something, huh? I guess not, but this looks much better. Is that overall better protection? We've got 24 across the board. Even magic versus what were we wearing before? I think we had this helmet on, we had that on, we had these on. The setup actually looks a little bit better overall. Yeah, just slightly. Oh well. Sorry, Elden Chad armor. We're in it to win it. Fashion Souls can wait. Oh, it's Blue Loretta. Okay. Well, that's nice. Magic damage, generally once we get our heavier armor, magic damage is something we'll not be super strong against. Oh, could be a great rune. Why would you tease me like this? Unbelievable. Alright. Off to the Belfries for the Imbued Sword Key check, and then up to Caria Manor. We'll stop by EG, and we'll go to Caria. What am I hoping for from EG? A talisman pouch? Maybe some good talismans? Obviously, great runes are always wanted items, but I'm not super desperate for them at the moment. We've got tons and tons of item checks to go still. Oh, my game is frozen, but hasn't crashed. Oh dear. I'm gonna... Okay, it crashed. I was like moving around and heard myself moving around, but the game was just frozen. So what I was planning on doing was I was going to dismount and Memory of Grace in case I was near some enemies, but I don't think I got close enough to anything for it to matter. I don't know what's going on with the stability today. It's been a little tough in Liurnia. First arriving at Caria Manor and then this. Okay, rewind us a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Would hate to lose a run to that. Yeah, I thought I saw a crab up here. Yeah, I saw something big. It could have been like one of the giant rot pustules or something, but that could have been a disaster. But yeah, my plan was to dismount Memory of Grace, but as soon as I hit the dismount button, it crashed fully, so we were A-okay. And yeah, in the self-imposed rules for this, I'm allowing myself to Memory of Grace if the game bugs. Specifically, like... Oh, this is the wrong one. More specifically, during a boss fight, if we fight, like, a dragon in an arena that a dragon is clearly not meant to be in, and it, like, flies out of bounds and just stays there, I can Memory of Grace to leave and reset the encounter. But I'm not allowed to quit out. Quit outs are an instant loss. What do I have in my physic? I forget. Purifying Tier and Crimson World Tier. Okay. Both those are fine for now. We do have the max HP tier, in the shop. Well, one of the bell bearings we just picked up has it, so that's a good one. I'm looking for probably the stamina tier, stamina regen tier specifically, along with Opaline hard tier. I think that's probably just the best set of defensive ones you can have. Oh, speaking of infused greasable weapons, this has a small amount of holy damage on it, but you can grease it for whatever reason. I am not stopping for that chest. That is a fucking trap. And I'm not stopping for that one either, because holy fuck, look at those enemies. There's a Landell Knight, like a Horseback Knight, a fucking Royal Revenant, a Giant. Nah. That's not nearly as cursed as some of the ones I've seen, but it's pretty fucking cursed. I've had there be Ancient Dragons and all sorts of stuff there. Ooh. Somber 9. Alright, so we have 1 through 9 now available. I'm debating on just pulling the trigger on the BHF and not worrying about the faith requirement for the other one, but I also kind of just do want to use Sacred Relic Sword because I like it. And having a weapon art that's a ranged and AoE option is really nice. It's just the requirements on the item are really tough. Did I miss the balloon? Hello? Can we target the balloon? There we go. Yes, I did. Vital remains. And I think that's the arcane one. Oh no, it's faith. Okay. What's good? We have something to boost our faith. I think it's only +2. I don't know. I'm gonna go through here. Probably not a mistake. But the last time I went over around the ledge there, I scuffed my jump and almost died. So I'm gonna go this way. Bitch. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, EG, what you got?
I presume. I am an old soul here, perhaps.
Have the Deathless. Do I have the... I don't have the other half, do I? No. We'll leave it for now, because I do plan on going through Runestream Precipice again. Because, well, Makar is an important item check. So... I suppose I should mark it to remind myself I do have access to it, though. Even though I haven't purchased it yet. But another Sacred Tier, also great. We've gotten 4 Sacred Tiers since we started, which is huge. Okay. I don't see anything spooky up here. Doesn't mean there isn't something spooky up here, but here we are. So we've got Blessing of the Earth Tree and Frenzy Burst currently. Howl of Shabriri is a very good incantation. Just not for a Deathless run. For a no-hit run, it's S tier. Incredible. Phenomenal. Huge. But for a no-death run, it just makes you take more damage. That's not great. Some better Seeks. I'm gonna clear these. There's some annoying enemies here. I like to kill this thing. One thing I think a lot of people overlook is Bloodhound Fang has a passive that increases its jump attack damage. I think. No, that's different. I think it might be Bloodhound Claws that have that, or maybe it's the Raptor Talons. Or no. I feel like I remember something about that. Oh god, there's a lion. Alright, let's tango. Come here, buddy. Get sauced. Bang. Absolutely savage. Alright. Omen Smirk Mask is nice. I might trade that out for, like, putting that on and putting on some heavier pants. Oh, that's a Hallowed Green Knight. I am leaving. Just because Strength is a relevant stat for us at the moment. Strength is pretty much always a relevant stat, depending on, well, obviously build dependent, but for most builds, at least a little bit of strength is helpful. BHF does scale primarily with dex, but strength is still fine to have. So we can wear some heavier bits. Apparently that's too big of a jump. I guess these pants are super light. The only other pants that I have are over 5 pounds heavier, so guess that's the thing. We should be fine to run past these. Nothing spooky here. This ant is going to be a problem. So I'm going to make it not a problem. Everything else up here seems fine. This rot is going to be annoying, but the end of the world. Especially since we're going to have a Grace right at the top here. Should be fine. Okay. Oh, look at those runes. Beautiful. Totally unplanned and beautiful. Alright. Who do we think we're going to have in Blue Loretta's room? Oh, there's the Academy key. Nice. Okay, so that's obviously not locked behind Padilla. We'll still go to Padilla because he could have like Talisman Pouch or something, but it's good to have gotten. Ah, I tried to roll back. This guy's got some poise and some range to him. Alright. Crucible Knight? Bro, I just want the item. I can sneak up on him. There's Banished Knight on this one, Crucible Knight on the other one. Again, lesser of two evils here. God damn. Grab this, then sneak up behind the Crucible Knight and grab the other one. Let me take a peek at the boss, too. It is a Watchdog. Alright. That's not bad. Okay. Yep, Leaf. Alright, let's rock. Is it Watchdog Duo? Looks like no. Oh, wait. It is Watchdog Duo. Do I have crystal daggers? Don't. Can I craft them? I can't. Alright, well, the boss fight hasn't started yet, so I'm allowed to leave. It's a short run back. I'm gonna go check and see if I have crystal darts somewhere. Or the recipe for them, because a lot can go wrong in a duo fight. Like, you can get frame trapped a lot. I'm not super worried about Watchdogs because their movesets are really easy. Now that I've said that, I'm going to get embarrassed by them somehow, but it's fine. It's not going to do this. Maybe give up the bell bearings that I've already picked up here. Bruh. Oh, blood grease. That's a good one. Poison grease is also a good one. It's a cheap seed, I'll grab that. Freezing grease, Academy magic pot. Believe that's all of my merchants. So no crystal darts anywhere, huh? That is genuinely upsetting. Stone. I mean, in reality, we're probably fine. I'm pretty tanky. These guys aren't super high scaling. It should be okay. We also did just find a Lord's Rune that we can pop for some extra levels, which is a ton of money for this point in the game. I was talking about our financial struggles in this run, and the game was like, I got you, homie. We go up 35 and 24. That way we have the dex requirement for the swad. And I think we have the faith tier as well. So if we wanted to, we could run around with Sacred Order with as little as, like, 12 faith, I think. I think it only takes 22. It's got, like, higher dex requirement than faith requirement. Yeah. So, like, we got, like, 3 levels plus the faith tier, we could use that. But putting myself on a timer for a weapon doesn't seem great. We could always hot swap to Bloodhound, but... Oh, God. Yeah. I don't even think I have access to Equipment of Champions. It's just what I want to check. Yeah, I don't even have that. Damn it. Because I haven't killed one that has equipment. Once we kill Renala, that'll open some item checks, as well as Radon. But we can't do Radon until we get to Altus. So, we'll have to do Runestream Precipice first. Or find the other half of Dectus. One of the two. Alright. Bop. We also have a +7 weapon, and where they may be resistant to slashing... Pretty sure this is slashing. Yeah, slash. They may be resistant to slash damage. They'll certainly take quite a bit of damage from this. As long as I don't try and get too fancy with weapon arts, we should be fine. By fancy, I mean like trying to dodge attacks with it, which you absolutely can. The backflip has some iframes on it, but not enough for me to be able to reliably do anything with. Alright. Here we go. I kind of want the staff one to aggro me. drop the staff one on me so that I can... Yeah, that's good. That's also really good damage. That was a single R1. But yeah, I don't want him spamming that from range. Huh! Huh! Okay, I'm very tanky. But you see what I mean with the shit can happen. Yeah, the weapon art is really nice for stuff like that. We can just kind of get a little chip in and get out. Yeah, we're super tanky though, so we should be fine here. Oh, that's my face. Okay, one down. Yeah, it's got high poise, which is not always a good thing. Alright, GG. Not the cleanest fight I've ever done, but certainly not the worst either. We'll save some money to buy stuff from Padilla, and then we'll head to... Want to go to Raya Lucaria? I suppose we should. We can scope out the graveyard and see if it looks too spooky, I guess. And we can be patient and clear our way through rather than trying to just base rush in. Welling arrow. Interesting. Not particularly good, but interesting. Oh dear. Okay. That's fine. I did not hold the right directional there, and was definitely ready to fall to my death. They changed the color. Is this a randomizer thing? Or was there a patch? That's gotta be a randomizer thing. I don't think the game would patch that. At least not to specify that it's for Sorcerer of Thops. Like, it would just change the color or something. That's really cool, though. Relatively cheap seed will grab as well. That's cool, though. I like that that is a thing. An easy way to distinguish which one's which without having to look at the item description. But we already have the actual Academy key. Probably gonna hold off on spending this money just until we hit the merchant inside. Once we get inside, we can see... We'll check the merchant there. We'll see how spooky the enemy packs on the way up are. We'll check the merchant here, and then the Golden Seed, then head into the Academy, I guess. Oh, we'll get the seed first. It's just how I do it. Yep, seed. Alright. That's good. Getting more healing. We've gotten 5 Sacred Tears since we started today. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I think we just upgraded our number of flasks, so it's going to be a minute before we get enough seeds for the next one, probably. Alright. Crabbo. We can kill the crab. Oh, nice buffered R2. Okay. Oh, okay. Hi, other enemy pack. Just want the crab. Okay. Alright. Giving my flask use back too. How sweet. What are we working with here? Big doggo? Big doggo. God, so much damage. It's that warrior jar shard at work though. Are you? Oh, that's a Crucible Knight. Okay. It's Siluria though. So this is probably fine. Oh, oh! You hit so hard. Should not have healed there. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's pain. Delay the fly in, hell yeah. Bop. Okay. No. No bell for you. Okay, there were some spooky enemies there, but nothing unmanageable, I guess. It's not like we had the Crucible Knight stacked on top of a Rune Bear, stacked on top of a... Moonveil, you say? It's not happening. I'm not a Moonveil gamer. I've used Moonveil. It's a good weapon. It's not as broken as it used to be before they nerfed the stance damage on it. But it's a good weapon. It's just... I said, it's not for me. Volcano Pockets, okay. It's good. Alright. Level up. And move along. Let's get to 40 Vig, and then I'll decide if I want to dump the points into Faith or not. Warrior Jar Shard was definitely a nice pickup. It's good to have some actually good talismans. Like, the HP and Stamina talisman are fine. They're not great. They're okay. Warrior Jar, especially with a good weapon art, is really nice. And it'll be even better if we decide to use the Sacred Relic Sword, because the Sacred Relic Sword's weapon art, maybe slow, is very strong. How are you not dead? Wow, this place is just full of imps, huh? Okay, let's see how bad the courtyard, or not the courtyard, the graveyard is. I don't want to aggro anything in there when I go by. Alright, let's see. Alright, starting off simple. We got a little slug. And a little octopus. In the bushes. They slapped me. Alright, we got a bat and a jellyfish. And there's a root bear. Nope, that's a bird. Oh, it's a giant. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Oh god, I forgot how much stamina that uses. Gotta be careful with that. What else is down here? There's just a guy and... is that a demi-human? Can't see it. Let's just pull this guy away. Come on over. Wanna play? Okay, I forgot. Okay. Oh, it's a bat. Okay. Okay. Also, there's a neat little shortcut you can take down here that goes around some of this stuff. It spits you out up there. It lets you go around the bridge. Your bridge is particularly toxic. But our bridge was not bad. Ugh! Stop it! Yes, you can guard counter without a shield. It's pretty good. Well, this has been the tamest graveyard section I think I've ever seen. There is a skull plate ant and a worm face. I just had to say something, didn't I? Come here, doggo. Okay. This could be problematic. I'm just gonna go for it. Hope that worm face just comes out of the doorway there. I can get past him. Alright, perfect. Beautiful. We ride and we don't look back. Get us some item checks up here. Amazing. Big item checks. Boop. All right. Okay. Part 1 of Spooky Town dealt with. Hopefully we are not forced to come back here again to find another great rune to get in the fucking capital. By going to Volcano Manor. I know it's a problem with the randomizer. Not forcing the drawing room key before Volcano. Oh. Prosthesis wearer, you say. Why is it heavy? Perfect. It's +5 dex talisman for those not keeping along at home. Hallway seems fine. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is... everything's great. See what we got. Estelle, you say? Nice. That's good weapon art. Yeah, alright. Let's get some stamina back. Luckily, our damage is fucking absurd. Stagger? Yeah, buddy. Blasted. Oh my god, our damage is insane. Estelle can be such a pain. This is a really good arena for him, though, because he can't go anywhere. And it's flat. For the most part. There's little, like, ledges here, but there's nothing offensive about this arena's, like, elevation. So it's nice. Alright, 40 big. Well on the way. Do we have any other greases? Sleep grease. Okay. We have patterns for other greases we can go get. We have the pattern for like freeze grease, blood grease, poison grease. Like, we have them. We just have to go get them. We're gonna grab the golden seed down here and then head to Renala. Oh, hi, Bloodhound. Right. That was actually a golden seed. Look at that. Rotten Crystal Sword. It's an interesting item. The rot that it applies is pretty weak, but could be useful. If we run into, like, I don't know, something with a fuck ton of health. Goodbye. I don't know why I drank my physic there, but it'll last for the boss, so it's fine. Get off my elevator. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Thanks. Dragonkin Soldier. Okay. Not resistant to Holy, I don't think. So, let's get him. Where's your health, bro? I mean, yeah, we have a +7 in Ray Lucaria, but where's your health, homie? Beastman of Farumazula. Bofa. Alright, well that was, free. In a word. I think that was probably the Dragonkin from Lake of Rot that doesn't have the second phase. Looks like we have the discarded palace key. Hell yeah. Alright, carry and invert it.
To be better born, is it that? To be
Hey there.
be not, I would but
Let's see. We could go to Turtle Pope and then stop by the inverted statue, but there's a lot that can go wrong in the the inverted tower. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, wow. Exactly 40 vig. Alright, cool. Let's head back to Caria, grab the Bellum Church Grace and key item, as well as the merchant, and then head up to Runestream Precipice. I don't think I'm going to go to the Frenzy Flame Village for the Sacred Tier there until we absolutely have to check it for key items. I'm kind of digging the pace we've got here. Liurnia can be a little slow because of just how many checks there are, but I feel like we've had a good pace of like running around to bosses, and I want to kind of keep that up. Yeah, I think so. Because we've got another big trek through Altus to get to. And there's not really a stopping point in Altus. There's another Somber 9, very expensive, but we have it. If I find another Somber 8, we could upgrade the BHF to +9. And still have what we need for the Sacred Relic Sword. Iron Wet Blade. Okay. Alright, let's head to Runestream. Runestream can also have problems, but we've got a good amount of power, and as long as we don't have some spooky-ass hallway like we did the last time we went through there, that had a fucking Rune Bear and a giant. Okay. Burge drops... Eagles drops Smithing 7s. Rare, but they drop Smithing 7s. So it's the first time I've seen one, and I've killed quite a few. That is good. Blasted. Look at the timing, bro. Oh. Oh yeah, bud. Oh hey. I just watched this spawn in. Golden Rune 1 skull. That's pretty cool. Seed. Okay. Smithing Bell Bearing. I suppose we haven't found that yet. Oh man. Dude, the Serpent God's Curve Sword was good to us in the use what you get randomizer. We had that thing at like +18 for a while. That was a good weapon. And by good weapon, I mean it was an upgraded weapon. But I'm pretty sure we killed Valiant Gargs with it. Fairly certain we did. Fuck you, guy. Nice shoulder check. Idiot. Okay, there is a decent amount that can go wrong here as well. There's a couple of spooky spots where we can get knocked off. There's ladders that we're probably going to be clearing so we don't get knocked off of and, like, stunned at the bottom of. Like, laying on the ground if we get our stamina drained by getting kicked off of it, so... There's... As long as we play it safe when we're going through here, we should be fine. It's just hopefully there's not a lot of oppressively awful enemies to deal with that make us have to... Alright, the Somber 7 that we don't have to buy. Love to see that. Yeah, go ahead and buff up, buddy. You're good. Yeah, stay right there. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, did you dive down the hole? He did! Thanks for the money, idiot. Alright. Okay. Briar Gauntlets. Those are nice. They're decently heavy, and it's basically free damage, so... Oh, Jesus Christ. That scared the shit out of me. Was not expecting a whole-ass dude on a horse to come jumping out of that little crack in the wall. Alright. You get away this time. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god! Oh! Oh! You guys are being dicks! Stop it! We were at 1 HP. Dogs are the worst enemy in this game. Come here, you. Nah, you don't get to live because of that. Fuck you and your horse. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm glad I drank my physic when we came up here. The heal at low HP triggered and saved my life. That was, spooky. Yeah. Like I said, a lot can go wrong there. God. Excuse you. Fucking rude. Alright. Have a Somber 9. Nice. This is not the smart. This is the smart. Hoslow's Drip. Okay. That's good looking armor. It's a shame it's not a bit better. Never mind, the heal on low HP is not a tier that I have in my flask. I just survived by being a badass, I guess. That's the magic damage negation tier, basically. It says converts damage into HP, but it only works on non-physical damage. And it doesn't stop you from being staggered by it, either. What the fuck are you doing, homie? Yeah, I'm not jumping across to get that item. He's gonna roar as soon as I do and knock me off. Ain't happening, Chief. No, sir. Hello, doggo. Oh, doggo dodged me. How rude. Well, if that's the tier that I have in there, I think I'm gonna go back and get the max HP tier. Bruh. Alright, we'll be back out of line of sight in a second. Alright. Anything spooky up here? Not really. It's like some pretty tame enemies overall. We got a basic bitch wolf, a marionette archer, and a slug. Okay, guy. Headshot City over here. Yeah, my first playthrough, I hardly ever had to deal with headshots, because I had the pumpkin head armor on the entire time. So I actually had no idea that headshots were a thing in this game. For the longest time. We'll rock the Briar Gloves. Get that roll damage. Oh yeah, I bought the Faith tier while I was perusing my shop options I think it was this morning before I went to work. I had a couple extra minutes and I wanted to launch the randomizer and make sure everything was still in order after doing the different randomizer run on Friday. So we've got the Stone Barbed here, which is stance damage. But that's a pretty short duration tier. Though, to be honest, the faster we're out of combat, the better. And that could certainly make things go fast. Grab that. Grab the blood grease pattern as well. Recipe, whatever you want to call it. Poison grease? I don't know. We had another elemental damage one, didn't we? Yeah, freezing grease. Need some money. Let's grab the freezing grease recipe as well. Alright. We don't have a lot of root resin. So I'm going to make a freezing grease for now. We'll keep an eye out for root resin as we're running around the world. And maybe check and see if there's any in the shop. Let's check the Enya shop again. Well, now that we have Equipment of Champions. Okay, Erd Tree Seal is very good. 40 faith, but it's very good. If we can ever get the requirements for it, it is the best faith scaling seal in the game. But not something that we need right now. But it's good to know we have access to it. It's also just a seal that weighs 0, so it does not contribute to our equip load. It's cheap to upgrade, and even if you don't meet the stat requirements for it, you can still use it to buff. Your buffs will still be the same potency, even if you don't have the stat requirements for it. Let's get rid of that for this. I doubt there's a world we make it to 40 faith in a run like this, though. Alright. Can't tell what we're up against here. Watchdog. Single watchdog. Okay. Oh, nice 180. Thought I would be safe back there. Oh. Goodbye, sir. Tough fight. A real zinger. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start. If I decide at some point that we don't want to do this, I'm fairly certain I have a larval tier. Yeah, I have at least one already, so we can just respec and fix our levels. But let's light the fire in Altus and go do Radon. I think 40 Vig should carry us until we get into Leyndell. Once we get to Leyndell, we can start leveling up further, especially since we have the HP tier and the HP Talisman. So our health is pretty fine, but we'll get to 50 like once we get into Leyndell. But 40 with the amount of protection we have right now is pretty fine. Though I honestly would like to start leveling up Endurance a bit. Especially for how stamina hungry Bloodhound Fang is. So maybe we'll put the Radon runes into stamina, or into endurance. We can start wearing some heavier armor. Alright, oh, let's stop by Garank and turn in that Deathroot. I just thought about it as we passed by. We grabbed one off a merchant for a clean 1,000, which is not a lot. And we could also maybe take a peek at some of the bosses in Dragon Barrow again. Since we don't have, Oh. Are you about to get mad? No, okay. Yeah, Putrid Avatar is pretty free in most scenarios, but the slope that this is on is obnoxious, and we could get memed pretty hard. But our damage is really high now, and that's like 90k. I think we can do it. Yeah, let's do it. Magnet hands. Heal while standing up. You want to overlap the rod as much as you can, because this guy has this propensity to just spam this single attack, and you can run out of space. Oh no, our boat's okay. Oh! My face. Okay. Really should have just killed him there. But that's okay. We're pretty safe here. There we go. Free money. We'll dump this into endurance. $88K. There we go. Royal Knight Gauntlets are actually significantly better there, huh? Okay. Protection's looking a bit better. Back up to about 30% physical now. Poison's looking good too. There's a poise breakpoint, I think it's like 51 or 52, that lets you poise through a specific, like, attack threshold. I don't know. Poise damage threshold. 51's a big one. 51 or 52. I think it's 52. 52 seems correct in my brain, but my brain is not always correct. All right. Champions! Welcome!
The
Stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. And now. Oh, but now. Shows how often I actually listen to him talk. Alright. Hey! Somber 10. Alright, so we have availability of all the way to +10 on a Somber weapon. If I had an extra 8, I might actually go ahead and do it for this one, but we don't. I only have 1 8 in the shop. It may just be worth it to do, though, honestly. By the time we get to the requirements for Sacred Relic Sword, we'll have gotten so much mileage out of the Bloodhound Fang. Yeah, we'll go do that after we kill Radon, because I don't think I have quite enough money to go buy all the stones that I need. Well, it's really just the +8 and then paying for the upgrades, so I might have enough, but we'll go do it after the boss. Because I know the Somber 8 is like 16k or some shit. Close to 20. we have Star Scourge Loretta. Alright. I'm down. Loretta's a fun boss. Let's go ahead and put on the Spelldrake Talisman for the magic damage reduction. And honestly, we just picked up a Spellproof Dried Liver. Let's stack that as well. There's another item somewhere. There you are. Oh, Jesus, you're here already. Hi. Oh, okay. Sure. Bitch. It's being rude. I thought I might low profile that. I did not. I don't know if she can be frostbitten, to be honest. I know she can bleed when she's not a ghosty. But we haven't triggered frost yet. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was a really well-timed frostbite proc, actually. It stopped the initial carry and sword spawn. I am stuck on this horse's fucking face, dude. There we go. GG. Howling Tree right. Okay. That's fine. Alright. I need that fire, but it's fine. Alright, sit back to round table, grab the Somber 8. We're just gonna go... Oh, right. Of course. Oh, for fuck's sake, Ensha. Quit being a bitch. I guess my weapon art hit him right as he grabbed me, so the animation had to finish. Ensha's so annoying. That is a very heavy helmet. Where's that Somber 8 at? That's the 9. There you are. Somber 8. Yeah, 16k. That's a lot. Alright.
Didn't want me doing much. Just lay out.
Plus 10 bloodhound fang. Send it, chef. This is a good enough weapon to carry us to the endgame. Like, there's no reason I need to do anything but this. So... I'm gonna grab a couple more points of endurance. Alright, let me look at this. 29 physical. 23 average magic, like elemental. Versus, if we do... Do we have any spare equip load? No. Yeah, this is just slightly better. Alright. Check the shop now that we've killed Radon. Nothing useful. Okay. It's good to know. A single smithing 5. Good. I don't think I've spoken to Corin, actually.
Welcome to I teach and explore so that one ensuring. By the way, you most time you are well.
Black Flame is okay, I guess. And same thing with Blood Flame Blade. But
May the golden orb.
yeah, thanks. Alright. Off to Altus. Got a little bit of running around to do in Altus. But hopefully we'll find some good stuff. Oh right, I have the Omen Spark helmet on. I was like, how am I one-handing this weapon? I know I'm 1 strength short of that. But the helmet gives me +2. I4 gore. Oh man, you hate to see a Tibia Mariner here. Such a waste. That's an easy as fuck boss. Rude. Let's go get the golden seed in the Gelmir entrance area down here. It's one of those ones that I always forget to do, and it's one of the ones I don't really think about later on when I'm like, well, I guess we gotta go underground or something. I would stop and kill this tree sentinel if it gave more money, but for an Altus boss, it only gives like, I don't know, 12k or something, 20k. It's not really worth it. Missionary Cookbook 7 is not one of the good ones, I don't think. Reset everything. It's a Sacred Order pot, maybe? Hey, yes. I am doing A-okay. No, it's rejuvenating boluses. Doing pretty good. We are successfully not dying so far. And am sufficiently hyped for the DLC announcement tomorrow. How are you doing tonight? Well, I hope. Pure Blood Knight's Medal. Good. Tired. I feel that. I'm glad I have the day off tomorrow, even though I do still technically have to do stuff. But I don't have to work. So that's nice. Stream has been good. We've been having a good time. Did a finally finished my Dark Urge Tactician run of Baldur's Gate 3. Taking a break from it. We are going to go back and do Honor Mode after I finish this challenge, which is the Deathless run. But we did a nice little use what you get randomizer. That was a fun little challenge. And now we're doing this. And I'm hoping that the DLC for this is not too far away, because I would certainly love to play that. Although I am going to have to fix the path on my game to launch the game normally. And I'm going to have to figure out how to play the game normally again. Somber Bell 2. Good. Grab the fire down here. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I need to go back and find my old save files, though. Because I had a character that was, like, all set up for the DLC, basically. Got all the... It was, like, roughly level 100, just finished Landell. Or, like level 80 or so, I think. Not quite super high. So, like, decent faith build. And, yeah, just finished killing Morgott. And I don't think I have the character around anymore. Because whenever you start, or whenever you, like, I made the file for the randomizer, it didn't have any of my previous saves. So I'm gonna have to find it somewhere. Alright, be cool, Leon Misbegotten. Be cool, bro. Like, they exist somewhere on my computer, I just have to find them. And if not, I'll just have to make a new character.
Are you here as a customer?
Oh, Radons. Nice. I'll go ahead and grab the Glintstone Web Blades since it's pretty cheap. I do not know what that sound is, and I am scared. Oh my god, it's the Land and Misbegotten stuck on a rock over there. Okay, go back where you came from. Jesus Christ. Alright, so that is Radons. Great Rune. Yeah, I thought it was that one. Yeah, the other one's Millennia. Let's see. Dude. I am in combat with something. But what is it? Is it you? You. Oh, I'm not in combat. Okay. Thought I was. Alright, we'll pop up to the Sacred Tier Church just north of here, then come back and go to the Golden Seed checks. Loop around to the other Sacred Tier Church, and then the Merchant. Then off to DTS. It's a lot of running in Landell. Or not Landell, Altus. But, notably, we do not have to go anywhere else to get into the capital, so we are solid on that. Though we are still looking for the rolled medallion. The way I have this, the way I have the randomizer settings set up, we probably have to go underground at some point. Just because there's so many key item checks down there, and we have to get all 7 Great Runes to get to the final boss. So there's a decent chance we have to go underground, but what are you going to do? We also have the Pureblood Knights medal, so there's probably a good chance we're going to Mogwin as well. Which, I think, if we can get up to like 50 big, we have a +10 weapon. A very good +10 weapon as well. There's no reason why we can't go kill whatever's in Mogwin. And that's a lot of money. Deathrite Bird? And what else? Oh! Invisible Assassin. Oh, God. Stop it. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Look, guys. I'm gonna need you to cool it. I can't mount up here, though. I have to just run. Like, the Invisible Assassin has a input read trigger to instantly dismount you from your horse with a ranged ability. Okay. Think we make it to the Grace here? That was scary. I thought it was just going to be like a small enemy that was over the lip. Not because I just didn't see them. I didn't think it was going to be Invisible Assassin. Though, that is good to know that Invisible Assassin is not in the pool anywhere. So we don't have to worry about that. Rogue's Great Rune. Excellent. Alright. 3 out of 7. Making good progress. Still no rolled medallion. Still no drawing room key. I would be fine finding either of those things. Hopefully having the other locked behind. Rock sling. Not useful. Alright. Smithing bell and a secretaire. It's nice. We already picked up the somber bell, right? Yeah. So we have infinite sombers 1 through 4.
I see thee. Smoldering.
Oh. Ooh. We like those. We like those a lot. We can probably swap out the purifying tier now. Because, I mean, we're not afraid of big mode now. We have tons of healing. So, having to allocate 2 flasks to Nihil is not that bad. Also, there's a decent chance if we get a lucky stagger, we could just kill Moog through the Nihil, or before Nihil, because we just do a fuck ton of damage and we have a bleed weapon. I like how the trebuchets go off, but they don't actually throw rocks at you. Like, you can hear them activating, but I'm clearly not getting blasted. Alright. Good news is, we are almost done with the running section of Altus, so that wasn't too bad. There's a lot to gather here, but... Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my god. What the fuck? Get me out of here. It's these trolling invisible enemies in this area. Alright, what do we got going on here? Lusat's Megamind? Hell yeah. Moving 4, Dragon Wound Grease. Dragon Wound's good, I like it. Because dragons are really annoying. Let's go see what we got up here. It's entirely possible that we may wind up killing the boss up here if it's something super easy. Ow. That was rude. Ulcerated Tree Spirit is easy. I suppose we can do it. I don't know how many runes it gives, but I guess we'll find out. I almost did not have enough stamina to roll that. Beautiful. Backflip into riposte range. Love to see it. This is such a fun weapon. Oh wow, it's only 10k? Bro, we're at Altus. Where's the money at? Oh, the money's in the capital, obviously. Oh, thanks, Renala. Needed that. It's another Dex scaling faith weapon that I enjoy, but I'm not going to use in this run. The black flame damage is nice, but I feel like it scales rather poorly in single player. I was using a black flame weapon in our seamless co-op run that I was running on Friday. There were 3 of us, and black flame scales really well in multiplayer. I feel like it just doesn't do enough in the base game. I feel like if it had just higher base damage, it would be nice. The percentage damage doesn't need to be much, like, any higher that the Black Flame tick does. But, I don't know, I just feel like the rest of Black Flame is just kind of eh. I've been spooged on. Gross. Okay, let's see what this merchant has for us.
Is our custom well?
Sacred Tier RKR. I'm gonna grab this grease as well. I think we're fully committing to Bloodhound Fang at this point. Carrion Regal. We're playing a caster build, I guess, but we would be nowhere near 60 int at this point in the game. Yeah, that 1 point wasted in faith. Whatever at this point. I think the scale's primarily on Dex, so we can keep leveling up Dex. And then we can just kind of, anytime we're going to level damage, we can put points in between Strength and Dex, see which gives more damage, and then just go that way. Because Strength is really nice in this game for giving resistances. Every point of Strength just makes you a little bit tankier. So, Strength, best stat. Hell yeah, I love it. But Dex does not give you the same defensive bonuses, so it's nice to get some strength. And because I'm two-handing, the strength scaling is a bit better than it normally would be. Alright, what we got? What we got? Godskin Noble. It's not duo, is it? Can't see another one? But they are very bleedable. The Godskins are, so... Do I have a parry shield? Well... No. Okay. But yeah, the Godskins are very bleedable, so... Let's go for that. Draconic Noble. It's just Noble. Okay. Already got the bleed. Holy. He did phase, but he's about to fucking die. Jesus we do so much damage. Holy. Great enemy. Totally. That's insane. We do so much damage. Honestly, maybe we should commit to the Faith build. Just put the points in there because we don't need more damage. Honestly. Fuck it. YOLO. Send it. Whatever the kids say these days. We'll go, once we finish Capital, we'll go check out Turtle Pope and see what kind of incants we have there. We've also got a couple of prayer books to get. That'll give us that. We can also talk to Corin, send him to Altus, and talk to him at Altus. He gets 2 additional incantations when you do that. So we have access to quite a few spell checks still. We also have the second Cathedral of Dragon Communion. Technically, we'd have to go do the tunnel for it, but the game is being too nice to me. We're about to fight Melania in Morgoth's room or some shit. No. Ow! The fuck was that? I thought you were a zombie. Fucking shot me square in the fucking forehead. What a dick. Nothing happened. Plus, until we find a better talisman, we're rocking the Dex talisman right now, which is helping our damage. I would say, maybe not significantly, but quite a bit.
For bringing here and
Goodbye, my dear. I will see you in, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Once we're done with Morgoth. Okay. How do these rooftops look? There's a cumbug over there, but that's not really a concern. The rest of the rooftops look pretty innocuous. I haven't seen anything spooky there. This is a tanky bat. You can tell because of the pattern on the inside of the wings. If they're like bright yellow on the inside of the wings instead of dark red, they're the tankier ones. Alright. We poise through those. Just take a hit, it's fine. Some flesh. Exalted flesh is nice. We're doing basically full physical damage. We're greasing most fights, but pretty much full physical. So exalted flesh is really good damage boost. 20% for 30 seconds? Something like that. Money. Oh. I hear a Royal Revenant up there, so I mean, is this item even worth getting? It's just a small white item. It's probably like crafting material or something. But honestly, at this point, I'm committed. Is that a Royal Revenant? That might be something else. Royal Revenants are more high-pitched. There we go. We got it. Okay, I mean, free poison grease is nice, I guess. We can craft them, but we didn't have to use our root resin for it. So, I did buy a few of the root resin from Round Table once we found it. So, or one of the merchants. Oh boy, the harp bow. All right. It's a good habit to get into, to just use your physic anywhere you go. Especially if you're playing like semi-efficiently. Your physic's gonna be back up by the time you get to the next bonfire. Or rather, still going by the time you get to the bonfire. So, there's no reason not to. It's just free bonuses. For me, it's extra health and health regen. But it could be extra damage for you if you're running like a, I don't know, stat physic or a elemental damage physic or charge attack tier or something like that. It's just good to use. Physic's such a core part of the game. Maybe not core part of the game, but it lets you augment your gameplay quite a bit. If you want to stance break stuff more, if you want to be tankier, if you want extra stamina regen, like all of those have a significant impact on combat. It's really cool. Now who's ambushing who around the corner? Looks like we got some pretty decent enemies over here. Nothing spooky. We're gonna be coming back to the Grace after we hit this golden seed. That's why I didn't reset my physic yet. Well, normally I do that because I wind up taking some damage down here, but we didn't. Go ahead and make one of each before the boss, because we're going to be maybe running past everything on the tree branch. The tree branch can be pretty scary, not gonna lie. We've got gravity looming over us the entire time, and if there's even a single aggressive enemy with pushing hitboxes, you can just get shoved straight off and die. Something like a lobster, a crab, even an ulcerated tree spirit, a rune bear, a bird, like one of the big Caleb birds. Like, so many enemies can fuck you on this thing. So be very careful. Alright, luckily, looks like this is probably one of the only enemies that would push, and the rest are pretty innocuous. Shoutouts to this orb up here. It's gonna be a big pain in my ass. Okay, just get hit by every shot, why don't you? Jesus, I tried to strafe it and just got hit by all of it. Almost. I hit by half of it. Crucible Duo? Oh, God. Alright, well. I don't have a parry shield, so this is going to be annoying. Luckily, they obey the rules of don't be a dick. And they fight 1v1. Also, BHF does a pretty good job of outspacing the shield guy, at least. Oh, I'm at the wall. Let's get the fuck out of there. Okay. I'd really rather not push one. Oh, dude, the sick Siluria dodge there. You saw that. Wasn't even looking, just timed it. Oh, God. Thought I was far enough. Alright, I need to get out of this corner. Of course. I don't know if that was an input read, but it was certainly bullshit. Just kill him. Okay. Alright, just Siluria now. Okay, look here. I definitely rolled that. Alright, let's not get sauced by Siluria. My healing's actually pretty taxed right now. Okay, not the cleanest, but good. Alright, let's go ahead and sit in case there's a spooky enemy in front of the Queen's bedchamber. Yeah, we're gonna put the rest of the runes that we get from Morgott into HP. I have 6k in my inventory, right? Yeah. Hold on. We got some chunky money in the pocket. Alright, we're 5 faith levels off. We can absolutely use the tier to use it, but our levels are starting to get pretty expensive. But I really like the Sacred Relic Sword. And Sacred Relic Sword could have made that fight much easier. It's a little skeleton? Yeah, a little skeleton friend. Blasted. Like, I could have just sprinted away from both of them and just turned around. Weapon art. They'll probably react to it with some sort of, like, input read, like charging forward, but still fine. Do we have any incants right now that are worth a fuck? No. Yeah. Because we did just find a seal that we can use to cast buffs with. So we don't have any good buffing incants, though. But we'll go check Turtle Pope after Morgott. Unless Morgott's something insane. In which case we might go respec and fix our stats. They're either tiny, blended with the chair, or a spawner. So it could be Sewer Moog, Bloodhound Knight, any of the Everjail bosses, basically. Dragon, Kin Soldier, Grafted Scion. Okay. I forgot you are so squishy. What the fuck? Are you dead? What the fuck? 4 hits. 4 hits. Okay. Sure. That did not feel Morgott scaled at all. Not in the slightest.
Hello again. Allow me. You are
Hello
unprevented.
again.
The thorns, a husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide.
Damn, that's not the rolled medallion.
Shall I let my share them with me? Your thoughts.
Ooh, 1 faith point. Well, we can use the helmet actually, right? We're heavy load, so I have to change some armor, but yeah. And now we can Sacred Relic Sword. I'm down. Let's go upgrade it to, I guess, +7? We don't have any 8s currently. Check the Enya shop real quick.
You know, diffing.
Diffing.
But no matter.
Great Blade Phalanx was added. Sure. We're gonna go talk to Turtle Pope. Back from League. Yeah, we've finished the capital and have the stat requirements to use our new sword. It's very glowy, very shiny. It's also worse than the last one we used. But I'm using it because I like it, and it's got a really good weapon art. But I think, like, pound for pound, Bloodhound Fang's probably better. But the weapon art on this, Wave of Gold, is really strong.
No. Don't pay me. Just lay out.
So... Alright. Let's go get our Somber Stones and upgrade. I said we are limited to +7 because as far as I'm aware, we didn't find another +8 anywhere, and we don't have another 8 in the shop. So until we find another 8, we're stuck with a +7, but +7 is still very good. I wish this was the holy tier so badly. We need a 1, we need a 3, we need a 4. I think we found a 6 along the way. So we definitely need the 5, I think. We already have 9. Don't need to buy that. Let me go ahead and grab this prayer book. There's another prayer book along the way as well. I'll grab 4. There's the Godskin prayer book. There's 5. Then we have 6 and 7 already. Okay. Let's talk to Corin and send him to Altus as well. Where you at?
I've decided I'm off in. We may not. If there's. May the fight can happen.
Okay. So he is going. He will be in Altus the next time we go there. We can actually go talk to him pretty quickly. 7. Okay. +7. Golden Order Greatsword. I don't think any of these else matter. Though we don't need this. And I definitely want more blue flasks, because Wave of Gold is 42 FP. I'm pretty sure we cast that once? Alright, we might have to level up Mind. I didn't realize we could only use it once on this FP bar. Yikes. I like my HP stuff where it's at. We can go ahead and put on Frenzy Burst even though we can't use it. So let's get 3 blue flasks for now. We'll probably land on like 10-4, maybe like... I don't think we'll have any more than 4 or 5 blue flasks. Right, we need to go talk to Corin in Altus. Alright, we talked to Corin, and then we're going to go back to Vernala and go to the Turtle Pope. Yo, what up, homie?
I've been doing and will happen.
Alright, he has Lanciax's Glaive and Giant's Flame, or no, Lord's Divine Fortification? Yes, that is an excellent incant.
And yet I suppose the path ahead since depart how little. And I suppose the path ahead since depart.
Okay. Now we're off to Rea Lucaria. Right. Down the lift. I think the invader's still there. Shouldn't be that bad. We don't need to kill him. We just need to run past. How's our protection look still? I mean, this helmet's still plenty heavy. So... the invader's not here. Oh, that's right. We got the holy grease from him before we did the Dragonkin soldier. Yeah, he fell down the hole. I totally forgot about that until just now. Alright. We'll go talk to Turtle Pope, see what he... I think he only sells like one incant at base. But we have 2 prayer books to give him. So... hopefully we find something good, and hopefully like all the good buff spells aren't in the second Cathedral of Dragon Communion.
Welcome. I am my opponent. Do you know how it came to be? Well, the shatter. It is by the match, and so the earth. Oh, you are free. I would if you find, unless in which case.
Right. Study incantations. Does Flame cleanse me? Sure, I guess.
Oh, what very well. Heresy.
I don't think we're gonna
Oh, very well. Heresy.
wind up using it, but
Is that
Bestial Constitution is not what we need. Flame Grant Me Strength's not great because we're not doing pure physical. Noble's Presence can be okay, I guess. It's also not great, but it is Black Flame damage, so if we run into something that we need percentage damage on, it could be good. Like if we had just like a ridiculously tanky boss, it could be okay. Guess I'll grab it. But yeah, we're still no Golden Vow, no Bestial Vitality, not a ton of defensive buffs. I have a Rune Arc active? I do. Okay. Just making sure. We could also go activate Morgoth's Great Rune now, I think. But we'd have to go do the Sealed Tunnel. I don't think I particularly care to do that. Morgoth's is a lot of HP, though. Sealed Tunnel's the one down here. I mean, it's not that much of a detour, and it would be nice to get the, to have a Great Rune active. Yeah, it might be a mistake. We could get a really shitty boss here, but let's go try it. What would the worst boss be to have in this arena? Considering it's one of the, it's not just a cave area. The boss, it's normally like a Crystallian, or maybe Crystallian Duo. I think it's Crystallian Duo, actually. It's going the other way. I'll wait for it to come back. And that's why I like this weapon. Old Lord Talisman is very good, but not right now. Also, I can do 2 weapon arts, even though I only have 36 FP left, and it says it takes 42. We take those, I guess? Oh, do I have a shackle? Either of the shackles? I don't think there's key items. Equipment. No. If you're unfamiliar, if you use a shackle in an area that has illusory walls, it just breaks all the illusory walls. It's really great. It's respectable damage. It's not bad. And boy, are there a lot of illusory walls here. I wonder. Yes, but also no. But also yes. I was aiming for the fork that was underneath me, and it kind of worked, but not really. Oh boy, a somber one. Whatever will I do with all that power? Alright, let's not fall. I'm just gonna jump to here. Here. And we're good. Weapon art's real good. It's nice for just clearing stuff. Alright, who's the boss? Spawner? Again? Alright. Balls! Let's go! No, stab the balls. Balls Lord. What a great name. No grace here, so up the tower we go. Oh, there's the grace. Alright, as far as I remember, this is Morgoth's Great Rune. Oh, you gotta think about it, though. We also have Radons. Radons might be nice for the sword here. Just because it gives us FP as well. Oh wow, we don't have enough to level. I certainly don't have 3k in my pocket. We have a single golden rune 1, I think. Oh no, we found a golden rune 6. Fuck, this is Melania's tower. Ah, god damn it. I think I remember where Morgoth's is. I think if we take the Tower of Return, it puts us next to the teleporter for it. I just want to go do Radon's, though. The Radon's has spooky parkour. Maybe we just go do this instead. Yeah, Morgott's is probably safer overall. Radon's is a much higher scaled area, along with a lot of ball damage potential. This tower could be a little problematic, getting up it. You can bait the flower into doing an attack. Yeah, we should be good now. As long as the flower's not dropping lasers on my face while I'm trying to climb, we should be good. What's going on up here? Got a little pot friend? Pot friend can stay. Oh no! It's a trap! Ow, my ankle. Alright, welcome back to Landell. Sit down to get rid of that can't teleport debuff. I almost said bug. It's not a bug, it's a feature. This is where, in the default game, one of my favorite talismans is. And I know it's not good, but it's one of my favorites. It's the Blessed Dew Talisman. It's just passive HP regen. Which, when you're playing super casually, and just kind of taking your time and exploring, like, 2 HP a second is really good. Huh. You will need to bring it to the Divine Tower at East Altus after the Forbidden Lands elevator in the capital outskirts. Right. I knew that. Well, let's go get Radon's. I think it's about time we had a great run. Spooky parkour aside, I think we'll make it. We've only got a couple of really spooky jumps. Everything else is pretty tame. And we just gotta deal with the enemies that are on the ledges here. Which is not bad, but bro, I cannot see a thing here. Should have made it daytime so I could fucking see. A torch? I do. Get off the horse. Okay, don't get off the horse, just go. On the ladder. Okay. Okay, that's all the spookiness. Sword looks so cool. Love it. Don't need this fire, but we have it now. Alright. Oh. I just replaced it. Okay. Once we start leveling up Faith a little bit more, we should be able to start using some of these buffing spells. We really only have Lord's Divine Protection or whatever, but there's quite a few that we can still find. I don't remember if I checked for those at the original Dragon Communion Church, but we can go to the other one in Limgrave. It's not hard to get to, and it's super low scaling, so it should be pretty alright to go do that. I kind of want to. Okay. So we want to go to first step and take the Spirit Spring down to the beach. A quick test. 1. Still looking like only 2. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Perfect. Meow. Did I run right past it? No, I'm not there yet. There it is. Also, I'd like to talk about something that I fervently disagree with. And that is the fact that this weapon, Apostle? Uh-oh. Are you snail? Let's find out. You are snail. So you can tell if it's the snail from Consecrated Snowfields if they bleed white. So once I kill this guy, he's gonna poof, and Godskin Noble will spawn. And now for the snail. Beautiful. Oh, and a dragon heart for my troubles? What an absolute lad. We're about to need dragon hearts, so that's good. But yeah, one of the things that I disagree with this weapon is that with other sacred weapons, sacred order weapons, the skeletons that respawn whenever you kill them, and you have to hit them while they're downed, die to like their normal damage or whatever. I think like the Golden Order Greatsword at least does that. This one, I think they only die if you kill them with the Ash of War. And I think that's the only time that they die and stay dead, is if you kill them with the Ash of War. But the actual just regular damage from the weapon doesn't do it. I think that's bullshit. Alright. Alright, what have we here? It actually feels like 3 of the same spells that were in the other one. Hold on, let me make sure. This is Agila's Flame and Smaragd's Glintstone Breath and Law of Causality. Alright. And in the other Dragon Communion Cathedral, we have... I'm pretty sure I saw all 3 of those spells. If so, I thought these had different spell inventories. Yeah, Law of Causality, Smaragd's Glintstone Breath, and Agila's Flame. So it has extra spells, but not necessarily all new spells. That's good to know, actually, so I never have to go to the one in Limgrave again. Okay. We take those. I'm gonna go ahead and level up. I at least want the base amount of points to be able to use my weapon without the helmet or physic. But I think being able to cast some of these buffs with the physic active will be fine, like Lord's Divine Fortification, Flame Cleanse Me we can already cast, Noble's Presence. I think we're still a bit off a Blessing of the Erd Tree. Oh. Okay, we are on the hunt for the Rolled Medallion now. Rolled Medallion, the Drawing Room Key. So, we missed a couple of key item checks in Liurnia. We still have the Frenzy Flame Church and Albus. So let's go ahead and head to Albus, and then we'll head to the Frenzy Flame Church afterward. We have not done Castle Morn yet, so we can go do that for the boss there. But we did get the Golden Seed on the way to it, like we already have the Grace for it. What else? We have all of the Underground, obviously, which we'll probably have to go to eventually, but I'm just kind of putting it off. That's not okay. You're gonna sit up there and spam Golden Lands like an asshole. But there should be a rock between us, so I don't think I particularly care. What else have we not done? We have access to Mogwin. I would like to have more HP before I go there, though. Though, to be honest, we do have the funny haha farming weapon. I don't plan on going to Mogwin to farm. That was not a serious thing. It's all random enemies. That could be a complete fucking nightmare if we tried to do that. But yeah, we do have Mogwin. We also have Shaded Castle. Missed. Yeah, so Shaded Castle, Liurnia, and Castle Morn are probably on the early list. But this is all just for the rolled medallion. As soon as we get the rolled medallion, we're going to head to mountaintops. We also didn't do the sewers, though, again, I'm putting off the sewers because that's where we lost the Starfist run to my inability to do the sewer skip right because I choked. Nothing else beyond that. So I will not be doing the sewer skip this time. But we do have a good weapon to just kind of clear through the sewers because there's so much enemy spam in the tunnels. And we can just blast them with the weapon art in a super confined space.
Please, no. Dear me. We are out. You merciless brutes.
Golden Seed. Okay. Now we also have the Karian Study Hall. Or sorry, Karian Study Hall. Let's go ahead and head to the Frenzy Flame village. Do I have the Clarifying Horn Charm? I feel like I do. No, I have the Mottled Necklace. This does technically help with Madness build-up. But, it's whatever. Though actually, honestly, I think it's better to use here than the Warrior Jar Shard. Currently. Just until we get through the Madness Village. A little help not building up Madness would be nice. Okay. Old Ensha's weapon. Get on the horse, Shinji. Okay. Yeah, effectively 36 faith. Though once we get into the later fights, especially if we have some like stalling bosses like Knight's Calves and stuff, we can very easily lose our physic, which is why I don't want to be relying on it for weapon availability. But losing access to like a buff of some sort is probably fine. At the end of the day, you can just dodge and hit the boss with a weapon. But being safe about things is always nice. My eyes, they're melting. What the heck was that? Oh, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But I want it. This is not worth it. Oh my god, it's just a fucking painting. Heal my horse. Blue items are always kind of finicky. It's like it could be Like, it could just be an Arteria leaf, but it could also be, like, a really good talisman or something. Like, it obviously won't be any of the orange talismans, but, you know, Shard of Alexander, I'm pretty sure, is blue. The Faith Talisman is blue. Carian Filigree Crest, I think, is blue. We already have Alexander's, or we already have Warrior Jar Shard, so that's not really something we can find, but... Okay. Sacred Tear is not the rolled medallion. So I guess we are off to Castle Morn. I would like to avoid the Carian Study Hall if I have to, because there's just too many chances to get knocked down off of stuff, especially by the original invader. I have been knocked off of those platforms so many times by that invader. Most of the time you land on the... what do you call it? You land on the chandelier you actually intended to land on. But sometimes you don't. And then you're dead. Well, when we die, the run ends. So I don't like that. Just getting a couple item checks. I am still on the hunt for a Somber 8, so I can upgrade this weapon to +10. So we're just checking a couple of spots. Loose sats? That staff sucks. I mean, people think it's busted because it gives you extra damage. Excuse me. Fucking breathing on me, bro. People think it's busted because it gives you extra damage, but it's a 10% damage increase for 50% FP consumption. Fair enough. Lion's Claw. Now there's an Ash of War. I did not know that. This weapon art puts those big boys on their ass. This is a good information to have. Okay. I keep hearing the Doot Horn, but I don't see any Doot Bubbles. So they gotta be fighting something that's not me. Because those Doot Bubbles spawn right on your face. We're gonna be hitting the Grace right next to Boss Arena, so... Rat. Hand. No comment. The only enemy on this bridge that reacts to your presence is this one. Also, let's show off the weapon art killing the Zambo permanently. It doesn't? Bruh. This sword is trash. What the heck? It's objectively not a very good weapon, but I like it, and it has good merit. I would very much prefer a weapon like Blasphemous Blade to this one, because Blasphemous Blade's weapon art is fire damage instead of holy. It's a little more centralized, like it's a line instead of a big arc, but it's faster, and it heals you whenever you hit it, so it's just like, come on. If I'm running Blasphemous Blade, I'm running like 6 flasks, 6 or 7 blue flasks. Easy. orange. The black knife. Black knife is an interesting weapon. It has the destined death effect on its weapon art, but other than that, it's just like a faith scaling dagger, which is not great. I can show it off here in a second. I like the black knife, but not as a primary weapon. I feel like it's, I don't know, your power stancing daggers, maybe you put it in your offhand, but yeah, I mean, it's just a faith scaling dagger that has the destined death effect on just on the weapon art, though. Who do we have? Oh, a Deathrite Bird? It's gonna get melted. I don't think I'm gonna one-shot it, but this weapon art is going to deal an obscene amount of damage in one hit. That was less impressive than I thought it would be. Oh, there we go. That was a headshot. Come on, roll medallion. It's a golden seed. Alright. Let's see. That's a finger reader crown, yeah. We never got the golden seed at Lucaria Gate here. We go back for that. We can also take the road to Volcano Manor, because that's got a merchant along the way, as well as a golden seed. Thought I saw an orange in the corner here. Nice. Those are way too heavy for our quick load right now, but nice. Also not the roll medallion. Okay. I can't think of any other checks that I missed in Liurnia. I believe that's everything except for the Divine Tower. So we got that, we got that. Yeah, so it's like sewers or Shaded Castle in Gelmir before we have to go underground. I guess let's head to Shaded Castle first. Shaded Castle's really fast. You just run in, beeline it straight to the boss, and be done. Notably, I think we are still missing a bell bearing from Altus, so there's a pretty high chance that that's what we get from this boss. I think we are. No? No, I think we have Somber and Smithing, too. Which is all that's here. Nice. 10 whole arrows. Bitch. That's rude. Also, we can put on the Warrior Jar chart again. Get that weapon art damage back up. Human Killer Long Glove. Is that better than mine? Marginally. They have much worse magic resistance, actually. Only slightly better physical. I'm going to hold on to these ones. These traveling modes are okay. That's not the button I wanted to hit, but it's okay. I have to. I literally can't not. Oh god, it even hit the pile of them over there. Yo, the Spanish Knight is pissed. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen that, like, downward slash follow up to the spin before. That was cool. Blade of Call. It's Melina's dagger. Look how far that goes. It's crazy, man. You know what? I don't trust that bug. Everything else is cool, but that cum bug, not a chance. Nice spells, idiot. Be a shame if you weren't standing behind a chest-high wall. Reset physic, and let's get to it. So what bosses do we care about Lord's Divine Fortification for? I think it's pretty much only Elden Beast. Sounds about right. Oh. Ooh! That remembrance, that gives us some money. Oh, Burge. Nope, you can't get in here. That's illegal. Alright, yeah, you stay right the fuck over there. Alright. I think Moga's 40 or 50. So that's... And we have a, we still have the Mausoleum to use. We've got a few Mausoleums to use if we want to go hunting for them. Oh, hey. Another Death Bird. I could really use some stamina regen. I'd like the tear or the talisman. We have some turtlenecks, but... Oh, I'm out of FP. Okay. Gotta remember, we can only do 2 of these at a time. Alright. Yes. And it's going to take quite a few mind levels in order for me to have enough FP to not need. Yeah, I don't think we're ever casting 3 without, like, carrying Filigree Crest. Which is entirely possible we run into, but it's also entirely possible we don't. So we have no way to control it. If you're not familiar, carrying Filigree Crest reduces the cost of weapon skills by 25%. So, Be a substantial amount off of this one. About a little over 10 FP less. We're off to the Spirit Spring underneath the bridge. And we're heading up to Gelmir. We're hoping that the merchant here has the drawing room key or the rolled medallion. Because otherwise we are off to Shifra. Never forget the shit-talking the Rune Bear incident. Oh, Somber 8. That's huge. I had to make sure that lobster wasn't aggro to me before I got over here. If I get hit by a skull or something, that's fine. Oh, it's just chilling there, okay. Oh my god, the Bofa's climb? That's amazing. Does the Skellington climb? He does! Hey! I don't think he's going to. He's just sitting there at the bottom holding the rungs. What a legend. Well, we'll be long gone by the time these guys get up here, so it's whatever. Enemies seem pretty tame through here. Okay, no, both. Oh, yeah. Absolute garbage loot on the way through. Love to see it. Actually found a pretty high density of orange items along the critical path here. And most of them have been fucking useless. Though to be fair, the only orange items I'm really interested in at the moment are Somber 10 and probably Blasphemous Blade and Remembrances. Like, large amount of runes, like Remembrances, Lord Runes, Hero Runes, stuff like that. I think Hero Runes are blue, but Lord's Runes definitely orange. Well, now, I'm glad you're over there. Is there an item behind this guy? No. You're gonna make me turn around and kill you, aren't you? Because you're certainly not going to de-aggro, and I have to stop and talk to the merchant. Oh, why did that orange item have to be there? Now I have to go get it.
Welcome.
Alright, talk to me, merchant man. What do you got? Sleep pots, cookbook, and nothing else. Alright. Sleep pots are nice. We can have those in the back pocket. We've already fought Snail and a Noble, so there's still one Apostle, and then Godskin Duo. Godskin Duo sleep pots don't actually work on in the open world though, because they're they have that scream that wakes each other up. Yeah, that's actually not gonna work. Grafted Scion over there. Good to see. This is not where my orange item is. Where are you? I hear you. Where are you? That's a chunky rat. What the fuck? Okay, this is my stop. Okay. Useless. We have so many legendary armaments. Black Knife, Sacred Relic Sword, Godslayer's Great Sword, Dragon King's Crag Blade, Hand of Melania, Winged Great Horn. I think that's it. But still, so many legendary armaments. And basically, none of them are better than Bloodhound Fang. Isn't that incredible? Alright, back to Laddertown. I don't remember seeing the other half of the Deathless either. Yeah, when I'm looking over that way, I'm checking out the key item list. Oh, I forgot to click this forever ago. Yeah, we had the Pure Blood's Ice Metal. Even talked about it. Still forgot it. I know, I'm unbelievable. I apologize. You got... It's just the rolled medallion. Every fucking time. I don't know why the Dark Moon... Why Ronnie's ring is listed as a key item. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing locked behind the ring wall. You just have to be able to get to Estelle, which doesn't require the ring. It just takes the ring to get past Estelle. That's interesting. I'm not actually sure why that's listed there. Though to be fair, this does list imbued sword keys as key items. Maybe it's just because... No. I don't think the ring item can be a key item. Hello, Maggie, Margot, or Gillica. Maggie. That's rude. I'll drink my flask now. I've killed the boss. Somber 9. Oh, right, we do have that 8, so we can go upgrade the weapon to 9 now. Well, let's get through to the Volcano Manor Grace. Because we got the merchant that we just hit. We have the Golden Seed right up here, as well as the item that Tanith gives us, are all considered to be key items. That was guaranteed to be a Glovework bell bearing. Not this one specifically, but one of the key items here in Altus. Okay. Come on, Tanith. Drawing room key or rolled medallion.
We rarely fascinate. So, about the birth, if you have, rise with it. Your decision now, you believe. The drawing room light. I am Tanit.
Well, we can't even get to the lift anyway, but okay. Thanks, I guess. Well, we got Howling Tree before we got... Or Deathless, to be fair. I'll be back in a minute. Run to the bathroom. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and head back to Round Table, I guess. Upgrade the weapon. And be sad.
Well, I took you no matter out your own.
Sure. Let's go check these stone sword key items, I guess. We have plenty of stone swords, so I don't really ever plan on using them. Could be something useful. Or it could be a golden rune 6. How many stone sword keys do we have still? Then? Jesus. Oh. Well, let's go drop in on Muriel. I think we picked up another book as well. Emilia.
Do you possess
Oh.
that which concern Radigan repented order this mirror and so to restore? Oh,
Yeah,
very well.
you have
Heresy,
to.
all thing. Oh, very well.
Heresy,
all
all things. Blessings Boon. It's a good heal over time, I guess. It's not as good as Bestial Vitality. It's more HP per second, but it lasts for like a third of the duration. But it's better than nothing. Alright. So, no Golden Vow for us. I don't think we have any more prayer books. So there's like the Giant's prayer book, the Giant's Flame prayer book, but that's it. And we don't have it yet. Well, I guess we're going underground. Off to Shifra. I mean, Shifra's got a merchant, a boss. Oh, God damn it. I did every time I port to Third Church America, I just go straight to this teleporter. Yeah, it's got the first moose, non-regal ancestor spirit, the merchant, and I think a single golden seed. Yeah, I think so. It's a single golden seed. And then Nukron has... Regal Ancestor, Valiant Gargs and Mimic Tier. And then Nokron begins the descent. So we can take Nokron to Deep Root to is it just Deep Root to Ansel River? I thought there was one in between those. I think it's just Deep Root to Ansel and then Ansel to Estelle. Like Brought. Raw meat dumplings would be good. If I'm ever getting burned out hard by a boss, I always have Flame Cleanse Me. Radon's hat. Excuse me. Smithing the one. Oh, please. Somber Q. Hello. We never did wind up using any of that Exalted Flesh that I was talking about whenever we picked it up. Should equip Blessing's Boon. Huh? Yeah. I think we'll do that over the Dex Talisman. This weapon does scale with Dex. Pretty heavily, in fact, but that's just for the physical damage, not the holy damage. Holy damage scales purely off of faith, as far as I'm aware. So we're going to be pumping that as our damage stat. And then we'll also have access to, hopefully, some good incants eventually. We do have access to, like, Black Flame, which is just a nice, safe, ranged ability that does a good amount of damage. Comparison to, like, Catch Flame or Flame Sling, it's a little FP inefficient, but whenever it comes up to enemies with massive health pools, it's actually quite good. Let's loop around here. We line of sight those. Excuse you. Oh god, you lived. Didn't live that. What the fuck, dude? – Not like it's actually dealing enough damage to matter. Also, that's a lot of lag. I don't like that. Oh. Well, Crimson Amber +2, yeah, we do like that. Them apples is the kind we like. Oh, that's, I saw a Royal Rev over there. Them's the apples we don't like. Oh my god, it's horrifying. It's replacing one of the patrolling enemies there. Ugh. And it just moves so fast. Excuse me, Wormface. Can you kindly fucking not? I don't need this garbage sitting around me when I'm locked in animations. Lopter. I'm gonna check the merchant. Actually, we'll grab this fire in the middle here first, and then we'll go grab the merchant. But I'm pretty sure they're like lightning balls that patrol. But they move around pretty quickly. Okay, that's a lot of death outside that area. Oh, how did that miss? Okay, I'm down here now. Excuse me, sir. I need you to come down here so I can hit you with my sword. Thank you. Yeah. We don't fuck around with Deathblade. Absolutely not. Carrion Phalanx. The spell that's just not as good as Carrion... Is it Glintblade Phalanx, I think? It has, like, the ridiculous stance damage. Though that's the Ash of War. I don't know if that's... I think that's a spell. But yeah, the Ash of War has 10 stance damage per blade. And you get 4 blades on Glintblade Phalanx. See, none of this is what I need. Damn it. Yeah, you're funny. Castle Soul Banish Knight. I don't know what their aggro radius is, so I'm just gonna play it safe and let it go by. Let's go get the last 2 fires. At 2 or 3. I was getting no closer to that ledge. Absolutely not. Nah, this is fine. Is this even an important item? Oh, it is. It's okay. But it looked like a small white item to begin with, and I was like, wait a minute. That's annoying. Nice combo, bro. Rude. I think we missed a fire somewhere. Oh, yeah, it's up the hill on the right. Well, at the right as we're facing now. It's all the way back here. Woo! Big money. Yeah, baby. There we are. Not a fan of this lag. I don't know what's causing it. Computer's not running hot, so I don't know. I don't really have that much open. I guess I have Discord open. Nice whiff, idiot. Oh yeah, you have the fires on either side of the tree as you run up. That's pretty cool. I don't think I care about my physic. I don't think there's anything dangerous enough that can be in this arena that would warrant me having my physic. Because if it's something like Melania, we're going to be putting on Bloodhound Fang. Basically anything else is too low scaling to matter to us, I think. Radigan. Oh yeah, let's switch weapons. He's the wholly resistant boss. Ah! Rude? Jesus Christ. It's because he's so fucking far away. He's in his spell spamming phase because I'm so far away. Alright, here we go. Now he swing hammer. I jumped the wrong way. Okay. I think I can jump that too. Getting absolutely fucking blasted, dude. Good. Yep. Feed. Can I have that Elden Ring in there? Okay, can I have that? Oh, can I get that? Do you need? Alright. I guess we're off to Nokron. Let me make sure we've done everything here. We went down to Castle Morn and we did that. We haven't gotten Patches spell bearing, actually. Let's do that. And if you're a cool gamer like me, You can basically go straight east from this bonfire, and it puts you at a spot where you can drop down. I think it's like right here, actually, where you can drop down without dying to fall damage. You'll see the, yeah, if you see that little campfire thing, that means you're in the right spot. You take some fall damage, but you live. And it also skips the invader. Even in vanilla, like, we don't get the invader here because the randomizer doesn't dick you like the game does. But yeah, it's a cool little spot. It's a nice tech. All right, we're on 10-3. We can get one more flask.
Well, well, well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Wait, wait, please.
It was bound to happen someday. What a shit show.
Sacred Order. Alright, let's go check his bell bearing. See if he has the rolled medallion. Or the drawing room key. Anything to keep me from going back underground. Not that I don't like underground, I think they're very cool zones. I just don't particularly enjoy their key item checks. He does have a prayer book, at least. We no longer need the sentry torch, because we know where Invisible Assassin is. Erdtree's Favor is nice, but not... I don't know, I'd probably replace the Viridian Amber with it, actually. It is just the Pappering, like, it's good. Also gives us a bit more equip load. We can probably wear some heavier stuff with that. Go with the Briar Gauntlets. A bit chunkier. 60 poise, it's quite a bit. Muriel. Check the Fire Giant's prayer book. I think that's all the prayer books. There's maybe one more. But I think we found 5 of them. I'm not 100% sure how many there are, but we found 5.
Oh, very well. Heresy, all things.
Fire's Deadly Sin. Black Flame Protection is good. Fire's Deadly Sin is amusing, but it's not actually good. It has some interesting... Oh, that's why that keeps happening. So I keep hitting it with my foot. It has some interesting interactions with weapon buffs. Like Black Flame Blade or Blood Flame Blade. Things like that. But it's not actually that good. It could be amusing, though, so we'll keep in mind that we have access to it. Black Flame's Protection, it increases physical damage negation, but it reduces the amount of your flasks heal. So, I don't know. We'll hold off on them for now, I guess. Okay, so we went down to Castle Morn. We just got Patches' bell bearing. We did everything in Caelid. We did everything in Liurnia, except for the tower. The study hall is just a trap, though. I'm not going in there without... Like, that's my absolute last resort, is going to the study hall. I will go underground all day before I go to the study hall. So we got everything in Altus, including the Sacred Tear Church here, Sacred Tear Church here, the Golden Seed here, Golden Seed here, Golden Seed here, as well as the 4 Golden Seeds here, the Merchant, We haven't done the sewers. I suppose we could do sewers. Yeah, we can do sewers. Did I upgrade my weapon yet? I don't remember. Let's check. I did. Okay, good. Yeah, the +2 HP medallion and the FAP ring are making my health bar look a lot better than it is for 41. You know what I'm saying? Somber 9. Kind of want to go to a merchant and grab a lantern before we go in here, because we're going to be in these fucking sewers for forever. We're going to be playing really safe on the pipes, because the pipes are super easy to get knocked off of, and you're always in combat if you're on those pipes. So, I'm going to try and be, a safe boy. On those pipes. Because we're not doing the sewer skip this time. I'm good at sewer skip, but I'm not one-shot at sewer skip, and I don't want to die to fucking up the inputs on my map for quick travel or for fast traveling. So we're just gonna go and hope we don't die. Just need to level 5K. Oh yeah, we have the remembrance. Okay, quick detour back. We're gonna check the remembrance item first. Then probably pop it. Because it's useless. The only thing I'm looking for here is B-Blade or Carrion Filigree. Everything else is not worth it. Absolutely not, no. We do have a Somber 9 in here now after defeating Enrodon's Greatbow. Who did we beat? Morgott would have added one item. Oh, it was Elimer. Yeah, Elimer adds a bunch of items. Yep. Shady Castle boss. Okay. Let's go dupe said remembrance. We can use that money to pump Vig before we go to the sewers. Pumping Vig certainly won't save us from dying to fall damage, but it'll be... Oh! Lord of Blood's only 30? Oh, that hardly seems worth it. Yeah, let's just head back to the sewers. $10K more for another level. Beautiful. Barely 200 over. We have... How much HP now? Almost 2K. That's good. It's a lot of health. Do we even need to go that way? So that just gets us to the... like, shortcut to open that. No, I think we do. I forgot to buy a lantern. I'm getting way too sidetracked by too many things. I would almost rather go to Mogwin than do the sewers. It's just how bad those pipes can be. There can be some really shit enemies on these pipes. And we've had some mostly tame overworld areas so far, which has me concerned. That's just a flower over here. Take the item. We're gonna just not worry about that giant right now. Maybe we should. He could be in a particularly awful spot for us later, but I don't know if we can. Oh, he's not really reacting, so I suppose we can just beat him to death. Okay. We have slain the beast. That was going to be a backstab, but alright. Gallery's dog? Soap in the sewers? Delicious. If I remember correctly, I actually may not have to go across the pipes. This hinges on my brain functioning properly, though, and that's not necessarily a given. Oh, flew over it? What a bastard. Fuck you, knife bird. I'm just resetting my flasks over here. Okay. So I'm not doing sewer skip. Not doing it. But we are going to walk through the sewers to get to the place we need to be. Money. Oh. How have you not staggered yet? Oh, Jesus Christ. I probably didn't need to do that. I have a feeling he probably couldn't move. Rude. No, I will not be going down there. Pretty sure that's not the direction I need to go. Okay, if I remember correctly, I need to drop down... Fuck. No, this is not the right way. I think it's this way. No, that's the way I came up. Fucking hell. Oh, this is the right way. Okay, yeah. I gotta go up that ladder. I do have to go across some pipes, but not a lot. Fine. Please. We have to go up here, and then we have to go... This opens a shortcut. But ultimately, I need to get to there and jump down into that. But I can check out what all's going on in these pipes from over here before I do any sort of jumping. Ah, God. Here comes the spooky part. Perfect. Once more. So we need to go that way. Fuck you, dude boy. Oh, that skeleton is awful. Oh, God. This ant rider's not much better. This is why I love this weapon, though. Oh, what just hit me? Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. For now. Everything's fine. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. You Borg. Go! Okay. Okay. Now, I kind of don't remember which way I'm supposed to go. Pretty sure it's this way. I think it's this way. Here. And then I'm supposed to fall down this hole. But I'm not 100% sure on the hole. It might be the next hole I'm supposed to fall down. This one. Yes, I think this is it. That's a shortcut. That keeps me off of the things, and then I go this way. Oh, yes. I do remember how to navigate the sewers without doing sewer skip. But you remember that soldier down? Oh! Oh, God! Hold up. Hold up. Fuck y'all. Just knock him over. Get on. Hide. Don't die. Jesus Christ. Oh. But when we first did the jump down... Ha, idiot. When we first did the jump down, killed the scarab, the enemy that was at the end there was like a soldier of Godric that I like just try to jump attack to kill. We could have skipped everything after that. This game's stressful. Not really. There's challenges, though. Alright. 2,000 HP. I think I'm going to stop leveling Vig for now. Honestly, until we find different talismans that are worth a fuck, I think we're going to hold off on having more vigor. Cemetery Shade. This should be pretty free, even if it's the one with ads. Because Lamau Wave of Gold. Almost one-shot him. And he's dead. Beautiful. And it was a golden seed. That was definitely worth 100k. We earned that 100k. We earned that 100k getting through the sewers, man. That was fucking... Ugh, God. Alright. We go back to Pumpin' Faith. I have 1,500 runes in my inventory? I sure do. $15,000. That's what I meant to say. Well, I guess we are going back underground. Technically, we're already underground, but, you know. But we're going to get there. We're going to go to Nokron and then call it, because it's... 11:30. I don't have to work tomorrow, but I do have to be up early enough to let the guys in that are delivering my cabinets. Also, I want to watch the release trailer for Shadow of the Erd Tree live. Is this the right spot? I kind of don't want to commit that. I don't remember. I'm just gonna go around. We'll do the baby back bitch way, and we'll go around. I'm scared. I want to die to fall damage again. Dying to sewer skip has scarred me. Especially when I so easily could have fast traveled out, but I didn't. But... Stupid fucking map. It's an input I've done so many times before, too. It's not bad for... Oh, sorry, we're going to get to the first fire, is what I meant. Like, we're obviously in Nokron, but we'll get to the first fire and then call it. Anything spooky here? Not really. Goodbye. Huh, nice flamethrower, bro. Oh, it did go across the gap. Nice. I wasn't expecting it to. But that's good. Does Ruler's Mask give more faith or less faith than the Imped? Imped gives 2. I think Ruler's Mask only gives 1. Yeah, it only gives 1. Nice. Got a blue flashback. Love to see it. We like flask refills around here when we're using them for damage. Greasy boy, greasy boy. There's nothing particularly bad down there. Last time there was, but this time it's pretty free. Oh, that's... Alright, that's a little obnoxious. There we go. Oh, nice jump, bro. Oh, you got the hops too? Legends. Alright. We got the first fire. We'll start off tomorrow with a little boss rush. We got Mimic Tier into Regal Ancestor into Valiant Gargs. We'll leave off with our current progress. Oh yeah, I want to grab the, I'm going to memorize Blessings Boon as well. But I don't think I'm ever going to really use it. Not because it's bad, but... Well, actually, I should not use Blessings Boon because we have Blessing of the Erd Tree. Restores a large amount of HP. Never mind. That is... Oh, gradually restoring. That is the one. Okay. We have enough faith to cast that with the faith tier on, so... But holy fuck, that's my whole FP bar. We'll allocate one more blue, I guess. But yeah, that's where we're going to pick up tomorrow. So, I hope you enjoyed. Probably just tomorrow evening again, unless I'm feeling particularly inspired to continue tomorrow during the day instead. But we'll see. I got those cabinets to deal with once they get in, so figure it out. As always, if I do plan on changing my schedule for tomorrow, I will announce it on Discord, so you can join that and keep an eye. Yeah, I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves, stay beautiful, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye, Wazed.